Matt, and I'm 10 years old, and I'm concerned about global warming, and I was wondering what we as citizens could do to help stop that.
Thank you for asking that. I have to say that I like calling on children because I love the fact that they're here and they're part of this process, and so many of them ask me about global warming. I think you're right to be concerned, because if we don't do some things that are different and try to get the greenhouse gas emissions out of the atmosphere, we're going to see really serious changes in our weather while you're still around on this earth. And we're not going to just see things happening up in the Arctic that affect the polar bears. It's going to affect people living in the United States. It's going to affect, growing patterns. It's going to affect flooding patterns and serious weather patterns. So here's some things that I think we should do. I think our government has to have a plan to combat global warming, and I've proposed one so that we can begin to force those who pollute the air with greenhouse gas emissions to have to pay something for it. Because right now, they're causing all of this damage and getting all of the profit from it. And we, the rest of us, are going to have to clean it up, and I don't think that's fair. So I want them to have to pay kind of pollution permits, and we'll take the money and give it to farmers and small business people and individuals so that you can have the money to afford what changes are going to happen. Because I'd like to see us move toward more efficient appliances, more efficient buildings, use compact fluorescent bulbs, think hard about buying a more gas efficient car, look at pushing Detroit to create more of these plug-in hybrids and get cars that are actually better for the atmosphere. I think individuals can do a lot. And I think a president can begin to negotiate with the rest of the world so that we actually come up with a new agreement about what all the countries are going to do, including China and India, because they're now growing so fast and they're putting a lot of the greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. But this is going to be a big issue. We've had a president who's denied it. I will not deny it, because it's going to affect our children's future. And I don't think any of us want to look at our children in 10, 20, 50 years, if we're still around, and our grandchildren, and have them say, well, why didn't you do anything about this? It's such a serious problem, and it's an opportunity for the world to work together. So thank you for asking that, and I hope that we'll be able to make some big changes that will help you as you get older. Thank you all. Thank you all very, very much.